Sorry, my video cut out. Okay, so once you get all the coffee in here, if it's not quite enough, you can add some water to the top of it just to give you a little bit more liquid, which is fine. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. It's really hard. I have nothing to set my camera on this morning, so I'm just gonna add this in. That's about all my bowl can take, so to about 24 ounces. Okay, you wanna go slow. So those are the different types of coffee, or the different types of enemas that I would recommend. Frankly, I think that doing a water enema is the best when you need to detox and you're having major Herx reactions. You're basically hydrating yourself and you're just flushing out. You're flushing out the colon. If you do a saline, you are also helping out. You're giving yourself minerals at the same time that you're flushing. And that's also really beneficial. The probiotic enema is a little riskier depending on how you react to probiotics in general and whether you're having a flare or a histamine reaction. But if you need to repopulate your gut, sometimes when you take it internally and you have a flare, if you put it up through your rectum, you're bypassing that whole system in your upper intestines. So it's better for you. It's more easily absorbed and more rapidly absorbed. So I like those. And the coffee enema can be the hardest on your body, but the most rewarding. So depending on if you're super ill and feeling super toxic, it's going to stimulate the liver, and it's just going to stimulate the liver production of glutathione and totally start to get all the toxins out of your system. So again, I probably wouldn't do more than 1 coffee enema a day. You can do a couple. I would do up to 4 water enemas a day, but only 1 coffee enema a day. Anyways, that's just my rule of thumb. You want to make sure that you're hydrating at the end. So you want to put some sea salt, a little bit of sea salt, 1/4 teaspoon. Sorry, I'm in the sun here, of Celtic sea salt or Himalayan sea salt, and you want to go ahead and squeeze a lemon, and you're going to hydrate yourself for natural electrolytes. You can use coconut water to hydrate yourself. There's a product here called pH Adjust, and it has potassium, sodium, and magnesium, and it's really good for adjusting your pH and giving you your minerals. So I would hydrate. Make sure that you hydrate. For every enema here, you're going to want to have double the water back into your body with minerals, okay? You could also to that add longevity minerals or any other kind of trace minerals that I happen to have here to your water. So again, right after the enema, you want to put back in the same amount of water, but double with minerals. And then continue to drink through the day. Ginger tea is also really helpful through the day if you're just getting sick of plain water. The other thing that some people do is they take binders with their enema. If you're super sensitive and you're super herxing, even a binder can make things rough on you. If you're not, I like the bentonite here. This one's called Terramin, but you can get any one. Just they're edible minerals, and you're gonna go ahead and use this, right? You can eat. It has to be edible bentonite clay. So people like to use chlorella, but it detoxes me too much. And if you're doing this because you're already flooded with toxins and you're trying to get them out in the case of a Herx reaction, sometimes the clays and the binders and the chlorella can produce more herxing. I like coconut charcoal the best. This is a coconut charcoal, and I find it is like more for fast detoxing, and it really grabs things and it doesn't herx you as much, but you can leave the binders out. So if you're really herxing, I would do the charcoal and not the other binders, and I would leave it out altogether. If you're doing the water enemas, you don't really need to. Just making sure that you're having liquids through the day, you're remineralizing, and you're just having bone broths and soups and stews, really gentle things on your body. What else did I want to say? Yeah, so remineralizing. Okay, so time to do the enema. So you grab your stuff, and you want a little jar of coconut oil. Just keep it handy. I just put a little bit of plain coconut oil in here. You're gonna need coconut oil for the enema too. So let's just go assume that I've already heated up my liver. because I did have a heating pad on it a little earlier today. So you're gonna bring it in here, and I'm not gonna really do this enema right now, but I will show you what you do. So I come into my bathroom, and you can put it on your counter. I put on the floor just a towel and a pillow so that I'm close to the toilet. Let me see if I can show you that. There you go. So that's what it looks like on my floor, and then that's on my counter, and I'm able to reach the hose. Okay, so I'm just gonna set this up here. So once you're in the bathroom, you're gonna lie down, and you're gonna lie down on your right side. It has to be your right side. So you're gonna lay all the way down on the floor. You're gonna take your coconut oil, and you're going to lubricate just a little bit around your rectum. Okay, and then you're gonna take this hose, you're gonna lubricate it just a little bit here as well. You're gonna kind of, I like to just hold it about a couple inches, 2 or 3 inches here, so I kind of know where I'm going. You're going to take it and insert it into your rectum. Okay, and then you have access to this hose here. And you can see, like if you put it right near the edge, you can see like how far it's draining, and you can see the things on it. So you're gonna go ahead and take this, and you're gonna open it up. So I'm gonna sit up to show you this now, because there's no need for me to be sitting down. So you take this little thing, and you can open it up. Now I would only go about halfway on this, so I wouldn't open it up right to the full. I just open it up partially, just a little. And oh, you wanna make sure, sorry, that there's no air. You open it up in the sink really quickly first, and you just get it so that all the liquid is already in the tube, which it already is in this case for me. So then you're going to open it up, and you're going to just start to watch the water come down, and go very, very slowly. When you're comfortable, you can open it full, or if you never get there, that's fine. Go very slowly. You can take breaks, you can shut it off. And when you're done, you're gonna shut it off. You're gonna be near the toilet. When you're done, I'm just gonna set this up here. This is, sorry for this crazy frantic video, but you're gonna be lying down. So you're gonna be on, it goes in on your right side, and you're gonna kind of hold it there, and then once it's in for a couple of minutes, you're gonna lie on your back, and then you're going to roll over to this side so that it has a chance to come up, come in here, back, and then you wanna try to get it around as much as you can. The other thing that you can do is I like to lie down and kind of put my feet up in the air and hold them kind of on the counter. You could do a yoga pose with your feet right over your head. I like to do that because it really gets the enema up there. And you can hold the enema, or you try to hold the enema for 10 to 15 minutes and then sit on the toilet. Gently push, don't strain. And if you can only hold the enema for a minute or two, that's fine. You're still gonna get a lot of stuff out, and don't worry about it. So that's how you do a coffee enema. That's how you do a saline enema, a probiotic enema. You can use a little lemon for an enema. You can use the cultured food in the enema. There's many other kinds of enemas. People do wheatgrass enemas, and you can put juice right in there. I don't do those ones. I just think, you know, bacteria could get in there. I'm just not super excited about doing those ones. So, but you could. And then that will help clean you out. So remember, you want to remineralize, you want to drink a lot of liquids, and you want to make sure that you're keeping your electrolytes balanced. Every enema, you should make sure that you have at least 3 mason jars full of water and juices or soups. So you want to make sure that you're getting enough back. And Gerson recommends that too. When you do the Gerson protocol, they recommend 3 juices for every 1 enema. So anyways, that's what I like. If you find you're getting too weak with the enemas, you may have to stop or slow down. You don't want to make your body too weak. And you can always sleep. You can rest after an enema. You can like let your body just fall into a deep sleep and nap if it needs to. But this is a good way when you're herxing to get the toxins out if you've overdone it and there's a bunch of die-off and you need to get them out. So anyways, that's just one way or a couple of ways to do an enema. So I hope that was helpful.